Once upon a time, the family was a timeless portrait. Generations gathered, love and laughter shared. This was the familiar rhythm of life, a comforting constant. Children learned, played, and grew, nurtured by the unwavering presence of parents and the warmth of extended family. Values were passed down like heirlooms, stories woven into the fabric of their being. Life wasn't without its challenges, but within the embrace of family, there was strength, resilience, a shared history that anchored them to something larger than themselves. This was a time when the world moved at a slower pace, when the days stretched out like endless summers. Technology, while present, hadn't yet woven itself into every aspect of their lives. Communication was face-to-face, genuine, heartfelt. Meals were shared, stories told, laughter echoed through homes. There was a simplicity, a purity to these connections, a shared understanding that family was the bedrock, the foundation upon which lives were built. But the world, as it always does, began to change. The latter half of the 20th century brought a seismic cultural shift. Social movements and technology challenged traditional family notions. Women stepped boldly into the workforce, demanding equality. The traditional family structure crumbled, replaced by diverse units. This newfound freedom came at a cost. Parents felt overwhelmed by work and childcare pressures. The village that once raised a child disappeared, replaced by isolation. Today, we stand at a crossroads. The family unit, once the bedrock of society, is fracturing under the weight of modern life. The consequences of this fragmentation are far-reaching, impacting not just individuals, but the very fabric of our communities and our collective future. Divorce rates soar, leaving a trail of shattered dreams and broken hearts. Children, caught in the crossfire, often bear the brunt of this emotional fallout, their sense of security and belonging shaken to its core. The rise of single-parent households, while a testament to the resilience and strength of many, also presents unique challenges, with many parents struggling to juggle the demands of work and child-rearing alone. The absence of a stable and nurturing family environment has been linked to a myriad of social ills, from declining academic performance and increased rates of mental health issues to a rise in crime and social unrest. The breakdown of the family unit has left many feeling lost, disconnected, and longing for a sense of belonging and purpose. But amidst the wreckage, there are glimmers of hope. There are families who have weathered the storms, emerging stronger and more resilient on the other side. There are individuals and communities working tirelessly to rebuild the fractured foundation of family, recognizing its fundamental importance to the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. The latter part of the 20th century witnessed a profound shift in societal values, moving from the collective good to celebrating the individual. Baby boomers embraced personal fulfillment, self-discovery, and the pursuit of passions. Traditional success markers were replaced by a desire for experiences and freedom. This emphasis on individuality had unintended consequences for the family structure. Personal happiness often took precedence over long-term relationship commitments. Divorce rates skyrocketed as couples chose to go their separate ways. The stigma of divorce dissipated, replaced by acceptance and expectation. The women's liberation movement empowered women to pursue independence. Women gained the freedom to leave unfulfilling marriages. This independence contributed to the destabilization of the traditional family unit. Individualism created tension between personal aspirations and family life. Marriage bonds became more fluid, subject to individual fulfillment. This shift in values laid the groundwork for the fragmentation of the family unit today. The pursuit of individual happiness often came at a cost, particularly when raising children. Work demands left many parents with limited time and energy for their children. Single-parent households faced unique challenges, juggling multiple jobs and raising children alone. The digital age further exacerbated family challenges, creating barriers to genuine connection. The pursuit of individual freedom came at a price, particularly for children. The consequences of family fragmentation are most acutely felt by children, the innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire of changing social norms. Growing up in households marked by instability can leave lasting scars. Studies show a strong correlation between family breakdown and mental health issues. The constant shuttling between two households creates insecurity. Children from fragmented families are more likely to engage in risky behaviors. The absence of positive role models can lead them down a path of self-destruction. The breakdown of the family unit and its impact on children is well documented, supported by decades of research in psychology, sociology, and child development. These experts study human relationships, family dynamics, and societal consequences of family fragmentation. Dr. John Gottman has spent over 4 decades studying what makes marriages succeed or fail. His research identifies key communication patterns and conflict styles that predict divorce. Gottman's work highlights emotional intelligence, effective communication, and conflict resolution skills. These skills are essential for creating a nurturing environment for children. The societal impact of family breakdown extends far beyond the immediate suffering of individuals and families. It creates a ripple effect, impacting communities, economies, and future generations in profound and often unseen ways. The costs are not just emotional and social, but also economic, placing a significant burden on social services, healthcare systems, and the criminal justice system. The financial strain on single-parent households often leads to increased reliance on government assistance programs, placing a strain on taxpayers and social safety nets. The cycle of poverty can become entrenched, as children from disadvantaged backgrounds are more likely to face similar struggles in adulthood, perpetuating a cycle of economic hardship that is difficult to break. Furthermore, the rise in crime and delinquency associated with family breakdown leads to increased costs for law enforcement, courts, and the prison system. The social and economic costs of incarceration are staggering, not just in terms of taxpayer dollars, but also in terms of the lost potential of individuals who are removed from society and deprived of the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to their communities. Moreover, the emotional toll of family breakdown can have a generational impact, as children who grow up in dysfunctional or unstable homes are more likely to repeat those patterns in their own relationships and parenting. This intergenerational transmission of trauma can perpetuate a cycle of broken families and societal ills, undermining the very fabric of our communities and jeopardizing the well-being of future generations. The true victims of family breakdown are the children. Too young to understand, they grapple with emotional fallout, their world turned upside down. The stability and love of a united family crumbles, leaving them feeling lost and uncertain. Imagine a child once comforted by family life, now facing a void filled with unanswered questions. The familiar routines are disrupted, replaced by strained conversations and tense goodbyes. The emotional toll on these young hearts is immeasurable. The absence of a parent creates a void in a child's life that can be difficult to fill. The parent-child bond provides unconditional love, security, and belonging essential for healthy development. When severed, children feel loss, grief, and abandonment. Some children express this through anger and acting out. Others withdraw, masking sadness and fear. Multiple family transitions compound these challenges. Each change brings new adjustments and potential for renewed loss. These children may become emotionally guarded, hesitant to trust. Emotional neglect can be as damaging as physical or sexual abuse. Children thrive on love, attention, and affirmation. Without these, their emotional development can be stunted. They may feel unworthy, unloved, and incapable of forming healthy relationships. Family breakdown impacts children's educational attainment, career prospects, and life chances. Children from broken homes struggle academically and are more likely to drop out. They face greater stress and instability, hindering their focus on studies. Lack of a supportive home environment exacerbates these issues. Poverty limits access to quality schools and essential resources. Lower educational attainment affects career prospects and earning potential. It perpetuates a cycle of poverty and disadvantage. Individuals with less education face higher unemployment and financial instability. They are more likely to experience health problems and engage in risky behaviors. The long-term consequences are far-reaching and difficult to break. Family breakdown requires a collective effort to address its profound consequences. We must focus on the collective good, recognizing strong families as the cornerstone of a healthy society. This involves addressing root causes and providing support to affected families. Invest in early childhood education for a strong foundation. Make quality, affordable childcare accessible to all families. Strengthen social safety nets with financial assistance and support services. Expand access to affordable housing, healthcare, and job training. Promote healthy relationships and responsible parenting. Offer relationship education programs and challenge cultural norms, prioritizing individualism. Marriage, once a lifelong covenant, has become increasingly fragile. The definition of marriage has evolved with changing social norms. The traditional model has shifted to an egalitarian partnership. This shift introduces new complexities and challenges. Balancing work, family life, and intimacy creates tension. The ease of obtaining a divorce contributes to marital dissolution. Divorce, once difficult, is now a straightforward legal procedure. This accessibility may lead some to choose separation over reconciliation. Couples may opt for starting over rather than repairing a damaged relationship. The dissolution of a marriage is often a slow unraveling. Couples may drift apart over time, their priorities shifting. Work, family pressures, and external stressors take a toll. Communication breaks down and emotional intimacy withers. The qualities that once drew them together fade. Couples may become trapped in a cycle of negativity. Without effective communication, they struggle to navigate challenges. Resentment and bitterness can lead to the demise of their dreams. The relationship may ultimately culminate in separation or divorce. Fairy tales and romantic comedies set unrealistic expectations for marriage. We believe love should be effortless and passion should never fade. Marriage requires effort, compromise, and adaptability. Unrealistic expectations lead to disappointment and disillusionment. We may become overly critical of our partners. Emotional withdrawal erodes the foundation of marriages. Social media pressures us to present a perfect facade. Acknowledging and addressing challenges becomes difficult. We may be reluctant to seek help, fearing judgment. Acknowledging struggles does not diminish our worth. Love is the foundation of marriage, but not always enough to sustain it. Love requires daily actions to prioritize and nurture the relationship. Significant challenges test love in unexpected ways. Effective communication and healthy coping mechanisms are crucial. Adversity reveals the true strength or weakness of a relationship. Some couples emerge stronger, while others unravel. Challenges may expose fundamental differences, leading to separation. Despite challenges, there are stories of resilience and love. Families who have navigated divorce and loss can emerge stronger. Sarah and Mark's story is one of hope and commitment. They attended counseling and rebuilt trust and intimacy. Their journey required honesty and vulnerability. Today, their marriage is stronger than ever. Their story shows the transformative power of love. Maria, a single mother, found strength with community support. She enrolled in job training and secured affordable housing. A network of supportive individuals helped her create a stable home. Her story highlights the importance of community and support. Rebuilding a fractured family is like reconstructing a shattered vase. Every shard tells a story of pain and fragility. With patience and compassion, it is possible to create something stronger. Rebuilding trust is critical in this process. Trust requires consistent actions demonstrating reliability and honesty. For couples, it involves transparency and rebuilding intimacy. The injured party must find a way to forgive. For families, it means creating a stable environment for children. Effective co-parenting and open communication are essential. Putting children's needs first is crucial for rebuilding trust. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as a sign of weakness. In reality, forgiveness is a courageous act that frees us from resentment and bitterness. It is not about forgetting the pain, but choosing to release the anger that keeps us tethered to the past. Forgiving someone who has hurt us is not easy. It requires immense strength and compassion. Forgiveness is a process, not a destination. It involves moments of anger and sadness. For families torn apart by conflict, forgiveness is the key to healing and reconciliation. Forgiveness allows us to move forward, together, towards a brighter and more hopeful future. Strengthening family bonds in an era defined by individualism and rapid technological advancement requires a conscious effort. It demands courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to prioritize genuine connection. Creating space for meaningful family interactions requires intentionality. Establishing tech-free zones in the home and designating specific times for family meals and activities. It means being present with each other. Cultivating open communication is essential for strengthening bonds. Encouraging our children to express themselves freely and actively listening to our partners, sharing our own vulnerabilities, and being emotionally open. Building bridges, one conversation at a time. Communication, the lifeblood of any healthy relationship, is not merely about exchanging information. It is about creating a bridge of understanding, empathy, and connection. It is through open, honest, and heartfelt conversations that we build intimacy, resolve conflict, and strengthen the bonds that tie us together. In today's fast-paced world, where time is often a precious commodity, it is easy to let meaningful conversations fall by the wayside, replaced by superficial exchanges and hurried text messages. However, making time for quality conversations is an investment in our relationships, a way to nourish our souls and strengthen the fabric of our families. Family meals offer a natural opportunity for connection and conversation. Encourage everyone to put down their devices, turn off the television, and focus on each other. Ask open-ended questions that invite sharing and spark meaningful discussions. Share stories from your day, both big and small, and listen attentively as others share theirs. Bedtime rituals provide another valuable opportunity for connection, particularly with younger children. Put away your phone, dim the lights, and create a calm and soothing atmosphere. Read stories together, talk about your day, and listen attentively as your child shares their thoughts, dreams, and worries. These quiet moments of connection, though seemingly small, can have a profound impact on a child's sense of security, love, and belonging. Reawakening the family spirit. Strengthening family bonds is about nurturing togetherness, cultivating purpose, and celebrating love and laughter. Weave a tapestry of shared experiences, traditions, and values. Foster unity through unique family traditions and activities. These create continuity, belonging, and shared identity. Simple traditions like movie nights or game nights, or annual camping trips. Volunteering together strengthens bonds and fosters purpose. It teaches empathy, compassion, and social responsibility. Strengthening family bonds is an ongoing journey. Prioritize connection, practice forgiveness, and celebrate love. A world hungry for connection. As we've journeyed through the complexities of modern family life, exploring both its triumphs and its struggles, one resounding truth emerges. We are hardwired for connection. It is within the embrace of family that we first experience love, security, and a sense of belonging. These early bonds shape our identities, influencing our relationships, our choices, and our very understanding of the world. Yet, the world we've built, for all its progress and innovation, often seems at odds with our innate need for connection. The relentless pace of life, the demands of work, the allure of technology, and the cult of individualism can leave us feeling fragmented, isolated, and longing for a deeper sense of belonging. The consequences of this disconnect are far-reaching, impacting not just individuals and families, but the very fabric of our communities and our collective future. When families fracture, communities weaken. Social trust erodes. The bonds that hold us together, that give us a sense of shared purpose and responsibility, begin to fray. But amidst the challenges, there is hope. The human spirit, much like the family unit itself, possesses an incredible capacity for resilience, adaptation, and renewal. Just as a broken bone can heal stronger than before, so too can families fractured by conflict, loss, or the pressures of modern life find ways to heal, rebuild, and emerge even stronger than before. The time to rebuild is now. We must create a new vision for family, one that honors our need for connection while embracing the complexities of the 21st century. Strong families are built, nurtured, and sustained through conscious effort and commitment. Be present with loved ones, listen with open hearts, and communicate with kindness. Teach children empathy, compassion, and respect. The time to rebuild is now. Invest in our families to create a world where every child feels loved and valued.